first them. This is a tough one. It took me so long to make a video on this topic because as a woman, this topic, it affects me deeply. And I told you guys before in the past, I'm an empath. So I feel things, and I didn't want to feel this story. But I have to show my support for the First Them movement. And I want to start off by talking about my parents. I love my mother so much for choosing a man that protected me, that provided for me and my sisters, and who treated us like little ladies. I'm so blessed. I'm so sorry that a lot of Black women did not have the same experience. But knowing my father, I know that predators is not a Black man problem. To the founder of Me Too, girl, what was that? If you guys don't know, the founder of Me Too, Tarana Burke, she said, why is it my job to hold white men accountable? Girl, it is our job to hold all predators accountable, regardless of race. Girl. So are you only going to hold Black, or are you only going after Black men? Don't forget about the women. I've been telling y'all about these women out here. Are we not going to talk about the women? Girl. Baby girl. Is that what we're doing? Well, not me. Now, there's so many predators. I can't sit here and go through all the stories. I'm going to just flash you some images for the next few slides of all the predators that are celebrities. And also I'm going to attach the video where Taraji was like, well, if we mutant Rkelly, which I'm not saying that we shouldn't. Hold up, but while we on the subject of Rkelly, does everybody realize why Rkelly's not in jail? Rkelly is not in jail because the minor in the videotape got on the stand and said it wasn't me. Her mama got on the stand and said it wasn't her. Her daddy got on the stand and said it wasn't her. That is why Rkelly is free. Do not blame Black men. Do not blame all the rest of us. There are no victims willing to stand in court on their 1 and 2 feet and point the finger at Rkelly. And truth be told, let me tell you something. I was watching this video of what's her name? Kaya. I know. Kaya read one of the victim's books. And I don't think the victim even signed her name on this book of her account on what it was like being with Rkelly. I'm going to put a link to Kaya's readings below. It was, first of all, Kaya, girl, she read the shit out of that book, okay? Okay, that's number one. But it gives you some insight into the type of what it's like and why no one has pointed the finger at Rkelly. Okay? So I just once again, as a Black woman, I want to stand in solidarity with this First Them movement. Because it seems like the Black men are going to court. The Black men are going to jail. Bill Cosby is already locked up for Benadryl. They're already getting locked up. but the charges are being dropped one by one on Harvey Weinstein. I read the article with Kevin Spacey. They said that case is looking shaky. So and Roman Polanski's off in another country. Charlie Sheen is free as a bird. I could go on, and other people are married to their child brides to this day, or divorced or whatever, and married into another child bride. You understand what I'm saying? So it seems to me that the punishment is going to one type of predator. And that is unacceptable. First them.
Tons of fucking chicks. It's really cool. Then right after, I meet the moms. You see what I'm talking about? The demographic we have are young broads. Like
I've never been.
11 to 17. And my rules are even if there's hair in the valley.
The demographic we have are young broads. 11 to 17. And my rules are even if there's hair in the valley.
Easy, guy.
Shall we? That's gonna get edited out of that.
Yeah. Hell no, dude.
Edit that out.
We're like a lame pop band, you know what I mean? We can't be like.
I was underage, and even back in the wild 70s, it just really wasn't a terribly appropriate situation in most people's eyes. And now it would be criminal.
Ted admits to a number of liaisons with underage girls, and while it may have raised eyebrows, it never raised the interest of local authorities. Ted charmed the girls' parents right along with his teenage lovers. And in the case of Pele, her mother signed papers making Ted her legal guardian.
I got the stamp of approval of their parents, because they figured better Ted Nugent than some drug-infested punk in high school.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes, sir. We had a very good reception, sir.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, we had a very nice time, and the people treated us real nice.
Well, the papers reported that you were greeted with silence over there and with catcalls from the audience. Is that right?
Well, I can't agree with them there, sir. Our audience was very nice and very good.
Were you there, Mrs. Lewis?
I was there, but I wasn't at the shows.
Oh, you weren't at the shows? Oh, did you notice anything like that sort of reception?
No, it was a very good reception, I thought.
Why did you leave?
Well, I don't answer those questions, sir. My manager might knock my head off or something.
When were you married?
Pardon?
When were you married?
Well, we leave our personal questions out of this, sir.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the image is one thing, and a human being is another, you know.
I was in the living room when she came in, and I said, Elvis, this is Priscilla, this is Elvis. And I had these visions of all of us just going to prison for life. I was scared to death. She wasn't even 14 yet.
Elvis lived with young teenage Priscilla in fornication for nearly 5 years until he was pressured for the sake of his public image to marry her. Elvis's marriage, however, never changed who he really was as he turned from fornicator to adulterer.
Let's face it, from the time Elvis became famous until the very end, he never at any point stopped seeing other women, including with Priscilla. Exactly. Never stopped.
He was having her around when he wanted her around, see?
Elvis used Jesus Christ's name as a cover and actually was so promiscuous that he participated in orgies, sleeping with several women at a time.
You know that girl I was with last night? Oh, man.